Alright, I ranked all the Pokemon from Red and Blue. Now it's time to rank Gen 2. All the Pokemon from 152 to 251. Chicory is like this weird little blob that came to life. It's kind of cute, but also kind of weird. I do kind of like how fucking weird it is. I'm gonna say, let's say B. Bayleaf, I think, is an improvement. It's still gonna be a B, but like, I don't know, has personality. Meganium isn't as good as Bayleaf to me. I think Bayleaf has that fun leaf on its head, and this just kind of feels like it's a weird, awkward cousin. I'm gonna say C. This one kind of sucks as a final evolution. Cyndaquil's pretty cute. I think what does Cyndaquil a lot of favors is the closed eyes. I think that's actually really cute, so I'm gonna say B. Quilava is not bad. He's like the weird little awkward teen rat of the bunch, so I'm gonna say C. Typhlosion isn't that interesting, but I do like his like flame collar he has. I mean, in my heart, as much as I love fire Pokemon, this is still like a B. Totodile is S tier. Like, I'm a fire Pokemon guy all the way. I always pick fire Pokemon, but Totodile's design is just so fun. You immediately see the personality of the Pokemon. It's kind of like Squirtle and Bulbasaur in that way. It's got that very defined personality. Then Crocodiles is this big dumb egg. C. C for Crocodile is a chump. Feraligatr looks weirder than I remember, but I like Feraligatr. Why does he look so weird in this official art? Is that what he's always looked like? I was gonna say A, but I'm gonna say B. He looks kind of like a Goofus now. I thought he used to look really cool. Oh well. Sentret's cute. I love it. I love its big, huge tail. I think that's a big step in its favor. I'm gonna say B. Furret is very cute. Even if it is just like a big hot dog. I'll still say B, but I like it. Hoot Hoot rules. A. I think the eyes are immediately very distinctive. I don't know if those are supposed to be like watch hands or something, but anyway, it's a very defined, like a striking feature. So, A. And Noctowl is also cool. I don't know if I like it as much as Hoot Hoot, because Hoot Hoot has that just iconic design. Noctowl, I'm gonna say, just because I'm hesitating, let's say a B, but I still like it. Ladybug's fun. B. B for bug that is fun. Ladian is less interesting to me. C for, come on, make a bug that's more interesting. Spinarak is a good design. I think the sad face on its back end is a clever touch. I'll say B for Spinarak. Ariados, C. I kind of like Crobat, but it's kind of a step down from Golbat for me. Golbat's so awesome, and Crobat is kind of fine. I'll say B. A lot of B's. I don't know, like, a lot of these don't stir a ton. Like, I like them, but they're not, like, super amazing. Chinchou. C. Lantern. Hi, look at me! It's the big fat fish! Oh, ha, ha! Something is lost here in the design. C. Say C. Pichu is still very cute, and I think I'm just gonna say S tier. I think a lot of the Pikachu clones later kind of lose some stuff. Pichu still keeps that Pikachu energy intact, so I'll say S tier. Oh great, all the baby ones. Man, Cleffa, what are those big old poop ears? C. Igglybuff, Jigglypuff's so much better. C. Togepi is cute. I know I'm probably biased a little bit because of the anime, because it's so prevalent in the anime. I'm gonna say B tier. Togetic is just this weird mutant version of it. Like I took a Togepi and stretched it out. C tier. Nachu's great. Just a little green tennis ball with scary eye. A tier. And Xatu is cool. That's just a cool design. Like you clearly see the inspiration of where it's from. S tier. I really like Xatu's design a lot. Mareep is super cute. Yeah. Let's say A tier for Mareep. Flaffy's not as good. It's like a weird Barney version of Mareep. Let's say C tier. And Ampharos, I think, brings it back. I think Flaffy loses it like a lot of the middle tier evolutions, but Ampharos is gonna go back to a B. Still not as good as Mareep. Blossom's pretty cute, but I like Vileplume a lot more. We'll say B tier. Marill is very cute. This is another one example of a Pikachu-esque Pokemon, or Peekaboo, that works, so I'll say A tier. Azumarill is just a giant Easter egg, and that's kind of funny to me, so I'm gonna say B tier. I love Sudowoodo. S tier. What a gangly goofus. Just its mouth going, hey.
I am me Sudowoodo. As for me, Sudowoodo.
Politoed, I've always been very lukewarm Politoed. I feel like I get it. Aha, tadpole, it's a frog. But its design does nothing. Poliwrath and Poliwhirl are so much cooler. You know, I'm gonna say D tier. I'm not big on Politoed at all. Hoppip, C tier. Just a little pink. It's like a Kirby enemy.
Skiploom. It's me, Skiploom. I'm gonna give it a C as well.
Jumpluff is a little better, but I don't really care about any of these, so C. Hey-Bum's cool. The hand is a nice touch. Also, it's very cheeky grin. I'm gonna say B tier. Sunkern is ugly as fuck. If I saw this, if I pulled this out of the ground, I would bury it alive. I'm gonna say D tier. Sunflora is a fun design. If you're gonna have a sunflower Pokemon, I think this is a pretty successful iteration on that, so I'm gonna say B tier. Yanma, who cares? D tier. Wooper. Wooper's cute. B tier, but yeah, I like Wooper.
Quagsire is a lot more fun. I'm gonna say, just because it looks like a big goon.
Still B tier. Alright, now I get into the Eeveelutions. Espeon, I like the other Eeveelutions a lot more. I'm gonna say B tier for Espeon, A tier for Umbreon. Umbreon has a lot of personality, I think, and I like the red eyes. I think that's a nice touch. Murkrow's great. A tier. I love that the thing looks like a hat. This guy's up to no good, and you know it. Slowking is... ooh. A tier. It's great. I mean, the helmet or crown it wears is awesome. Yeah, but it's not an S tier for me, but I do really like the design. Misdreavus is really cute. That's an A tier. One of those ghost Pokemon that really stands out on its own. Really striking, cute ghost design in a generation that really was lacking in ghost types. The Unknown are funny. Are they like a really cool design? No, I'm gonna give them a little bit of bonus points though, because they're really creepy in the original games. Like the whole runes of Alpha and stuff. So I'm gonna say C tier. You know, they're letters, get it? But they accomplish their purpose. Wobbuffet is S tier. Its stupid face is great, and the fact that the tail is that creepy, like, ooh, is that the real Pokemon or whatever people theorize? It's just a big, like, punching bag come to life. S tier. Girafarig, just because it has a chain chomp tail, it's gonna be B tier. Without that, it'd be almost like a D. Like, I kind of wish the original concept of Girafarig, which was like the dark giraffe head on the back, that would have been way better, I think. Pineco is funny. Is it interesting? No. C tier. Fortress never really made sense to me as a Pineco evolution. It just looks like a less interesting version of Shelder and Cloyster, so I'm gonna say C tier as well. Dunsparce sucks. D tier. What the hell is this? Gligar is what Crobat should have been. I'll say A tier for Gligar. Gligar's got attitude. Crobat kind of is a little lame. Steelix. You know, it almost borders on dumb looking, but I do like Steelix. A tier. I do think it looks cool for what it is. Snubble's an A tier. Again, I love the Pokemon where their personalities are very apparent, and this one's a little brat. Granbull is not as good. This definitely loses a lot for me. It looks like a bad Hanna-Barbera character. C tier. Quillfish is fine, just a big old Quillfish. D tier. Scizor is not bad, but not nearly as cool as Scyther. I'll say B tier. It still has a cool look. I like that it looks like a weird lobster man. Shuckle is perfectly fine. D tier. I'm getting meaner as I go. Heracross, just look at this sturdy guy. This sturdy, helpful friend. He's a helpful bee friend. Sneasel's great. I think I'm going to be a little more generous with, because I think Sneasel's like, yeah, let's say A tier. Again, I love little shitheads. Like the dark Pokemon were a really awesome addition, I think, for Gen 2, and Sneasel's a good example of that. Teddiursa's cute, but kind of plain. I'm going to say C tier. It's even got a C on its head. Perfect. Ursaring. It's just a bear, but I love that it can have, like, Hyper Beam. It's a B tier, because it's a scary bear, even though it's a very plain design. Slugma is... it's kind of a goopy, gross blob. C tier. Magcargo adds a little more interest. I like the shell on the back, or the sort of, yeah, the stone shell. This elevates Slugma. We'll say B tier for Magcargo. Did I say C for Slugma? I already forget. Shows how seriously I take these. Swinup's cute, but kind of eh. So I'm gonna say C tier. Piloswine's a little bit better. I do like it's very, it's like a weird little mountain. B tier. Corsola is fine. Cute enough, but kind of plain. C tier. Rimmerade, I never really got this one at all. In fact, I think this is a better when it's with Mantine or whatever. Rimerade's like a D tier. Octillery is just an octopus. C tier. Can't complain too much, but it's kind of whatever. Delibird's fun. I'd like the Santa motif. I think the bag is a clever idea. So I'm gonna say B tier for Delibird. Yeah, Mantine, like if it were just a manta ray, it'd be whatever. But since it has like little like Remoraid jets on it, I'm gonna say yeah, C tier. Skarmory's awesome. Skarmory will be an A tier. Again, Steel was another great addition to the gen, and like Steelix and Skarmory immediately have this very bam, like look at this, it's a bird made of fucking metal presence. Houndour's not bad, like a B tier. Houndoom is way better, A tier. I like the idea of a devil dog, and Houndoom just goes all in, which I like. I actually really like Kingdra for some reason. Kingdra's an S tier. It's just like Seadra's big brother and has like that almost like missile-like looking mouth. I don't know, just something. I always used it in Gold, Silver 2, and I really liked it, so S tier. Phanpy's great, a cute little elephant, can't complain, B tier. Donphan is S tier. Look at this fucking tank elephant. He's like, don't fuck with me, bitch. I'm a fucking tire wheel. Porygon 2 is just a worse Porygon, C tier. Stantler is just a stupid deer with a big face like it got stung by a bee, D tier. Smeargle is fine. I think the fact that its ability is so interesting, the sketch ability, that makes it a C tier for me. Otherwise, it would be lower. Tyrogue is okay, C tier, not bad. He's okay. Hitmontop is a fun variant, even though thematically it's a little weird. But I'll say B tier. They tried something, and I'm glad they tried something. Smoochum is like a, did we need a baby Jinx? D tier. Elekid's a great baby Pokemon. Again, attitude, the stupid, like, prongs on its head, A tier. Then back to boring with Magby, C tier. Miltank, it's just a cow. It's got a personality. Like, it's a jolly Pokemon, so I'll say B tier. Blissey, I don't know if Blissey's better than Chansey, but I still like Blissey's design, so I'll say B tier. Raiku is so stupid looking. I'll say C tier. That's just a lot of elements.
I got a star face, a thing on my head, and a zigzag tail, and the purple hair. Okay.
Next one though, Entei. This is your angry dad as a Pokemon. So Raiku's a C, Entei is A. Entei. Suicune, I think is an S. This is my favorite of the three, I think. The weird tendrils are a nice touch. I don't know, I think this one looks the coolest, and I think that's why it got its own game. Because it just has that iconic look that the others are kind of lacking. Larvitar is great. I'm going to say A tier for Larvitar. Got that great attitude. I love the almost little scar on its eye. That's great. Pupitar is a big step down. That's going to be a C tier. Tyranitar is one of my favorite Pokemon from this entire gen. S tier. He's big. He's scary. This is what I feel like a Dragonite was supposed to look like. You know, just this giant, scary, armored beast. This almost Godzilla-looking monster. I love him. Lugia, I also love. I think that's an S as well. Its hand-like wings, you know, its immediate attitude on its angry face. I like this a lot better than the next one, which Ho-Oh is okay. I think Ho-Oh is just a B to me. Lugia is really cool. Ho-Oh is like, not bad. That's not bad. And finally, Celebi gets a Celebi. I think Celebi is cute. It's not like my favorite Pokemon, but it's about like a B. It's still a very good design. Can't complain too much. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Only like, what, 100 of those? Yeah. Go ahead and be mad in the comments. I probably messed up something like last time with fucking rating Kabutops lower than Scyther. Who cares? It's Pokemon on the internet. Who gives a shit? Bye!